Look at your hand. At the ring you always wear. Twist it on your finger. Feel the cold, familiar metal against your skin. You think you know its story. You were told it was a gift, an heirloom, a symbol of love or remembrance. You were told a beautiful lie. My child, this is an emergency broadcast from the highest court of heaven, and I am trying to save your very soul. The ring you are wearing does not belong to you. It has never belonged to you. And its original owner is at this moment clawing their way back from the grave to get it. And when they arrive, they will trade places with you. This is not a story. This is a spiritual transaction that is already in progress. You have felt it, haven't you? A certain weight you could never explain. A sense of obligation to a past that is not your own. A feeling that you are living out a story that was not written for you, that you are a supporting actor in the drama of your own life. You were right. You have been wearing the final, unpublished chapter of someone else's book on your finger, and the author is coming to reclaim their narrative. That strange and persistent melancholy you feel, the string of bad luck that seems to follow you, the feeling that you are being held back from your true potential by an invisible force, it is all connected to the cold metal circle you so faithfully wear. You thought it was a part of you. It is, in fact, a prison. The veil between the world of the living and the realm of the restless dead is tearing. It is thinnest in these deep hours of the early morning. It is 1:17 a.m. on Saturday, September 13th, here in Darbhanga, Bihar, and all across the sleeping world, a spiritual window is open. The spirit of the original owner is using the ring you wear as a beacon, a lighthouse to guide its path back to this shore, back to the world of flesh and bone. They will arrive before the third cock crow, before the first hint of dawn pollutes the purity of the night. You have only these few, precious, dark hours to act. The scoffers, the sentimental, the ones who honor the dead more than they honor their own future, they will be lost. They will wake up in a cold and silent prison while a ghost walks the earth in their skin. But you, my child, you were chosen to hear this alarm. You were chosen to break the chain. The spirit that is coming for you is not some nameless demon. It is a soul that was once known to your bloodline. A powerful, possessive ancestor whose will was so strong, whose grip on this world was so tight, that they could not, would not, let go. When their body died, they poured their will, their ambition, their unresolved desires, into this very ring. It is not just a piece of jewelry. It is a vessel. A container for the unfinished business and the insatiable life force of a soul that refuses to accept its own death. The story you were told about this ring, how it came to you, was a half-truth, a story designed to hide a terrible secret. It was not given to you as a gift. It was given to you as a sacrifice. The injustice is this: your family, consciously or unconsciously, has been using you. They have kept this ring in the bloodline because they could feel the power of the ancestor attached to it. They mistook that haunting for a blessing. They believed it kept the family strong. But the spirit's energy was fading. The beacon was growing dim. It needed a new power source. It needed a young, bright, pure spirit to wear the ring, to unknowingly pour their own life force into it, to recharge it. My child, they chose you. You, the one with the soft heart. You, the one who carries the burdens of the family. You were chosen to be the living battery to recharge a dead soul's ambition. And now that the ring is fully charged with your energy, the spirit has been awakened. And it is coming back to claim its fully powered anchor. This is the source of your pain. That feeling that your own life force is being drained. That you can never get ahead. That every time you try to build something for yourself, the energy just isn't there. It is because you have been spiritually married to this object, to the will of this ghost. It has been jealously guarding you, feeding on you, and preventing you from building a life that would threaten its own memory, its own claim on your family's legacy. But tonight, its plan culminates. It is not just coming for the ring. It is coming for the life that now powers it. Your life. The exchange is the goal. Your warmth for its cold. Your future for its past. The grave is cold, my child, and this spirit is tired of it. But we will not let it trade its tomb for your throne. We will send it back into the silence where it belongs. The reversal of this ancestral curse, this spiritual heist, will be an act of divine liberation. You must break the pact that was made on your behalf without your consent. You must cleanse the object and sever the connection. The spirit is using the ring as a homing beacon. We are about to turn that beacon off. This will require courage. It will require you to defy the sentimental story you were told and to choose your own life over the grasping memory of the dead. The first and most important act is an act of rebellion. Right now, you must take off the ring. Remove it from your finger. As you slide it off, you are making your first declaration of freedom. You are saying, I am no longer the keeper of this vow. I am no longer the vessel for this will. Place the ring on a table in front of you. Look at it. See it not as an heirloom, but as the chain it has been. Now, you will perform a ritual of cleansing. You will need a simple bowl, some water, and some salt. The salt represents the tears and the earth, the solid ground of the living. The water represents the cleansing flow of my spirit. Fill the bowl with water. Add a pinch of salt and stir it with your finger. You have just created a small, holy ocean. Now, take the ring and drop it into the salt water. Watch it sink. As it settles at the bottom, you are symbolically drowning the ghost. You are submerging its will in the purifying power of my grace. Look at the ring, sitting in the water. And you will now speak a decree of release, a legal statement in the spiritual court that dissolves the ancient pact. Say these words aloud, and let the authority in your voice shake the very foundations of the unseen world. The vow is broken. The debt is paid. The story is over. Your ghost is laid. With these words, you have done it. You have washed the spirit's claim from the metal. You have scrubbed its signature from the cursed object. The ring is now just a ring. The beacon is offline. The ghost is now lost in the darkness between the worlds, with no light to guide it back to you. It has been disarmed. Its connection is severed. To confirm that the pact has been nullified, to declare your final emancipation to the angelic host, you must type these words with the authority of a soul who is finally free. The chain is broken. Do it now. Your new life is beginning. Wait. Do not put the ring in the water. The information I have just received from the angelic watchers has changed everything. The water will not be enough. The nature of the ring, the nature of the Spirit's plan, is more complex, more brilliant, and more dangerous than I first perceived. To submerge it now would be to anger the will trapped within it, to alert it that you are aware. This requires a new strategy. Hold the ring up to your ear. Be very still. Listen. You will not hear an audible sound, but you will feel something. A faint, cold, almost imperceptible vibration. A low hum. That is the sound of the trapped will. It is the sound of a promise, a vow that is still alive and singing its dark song. Here is the secret within the secret. The ring is not just a beacon. It is a key. The original owner, in their immense earthly pride, did not trust their descendants. They hid the source of the family's true power, its generational wealth and luck, in a secret place. It is not gold or jewels. It is a wellspring of pure, raw, metaphysical power. And this ring is the one and only key that can open it. The Spirit is not just coming back for its anchor, it is coming back for its treasure. And here is the most terrible part of the injustice. The reason the ring was passed to you, the reason it needed your pure spirit, is because the key, after so many years of dormancy, had lost its power. It needed to be recharged. My child, you were not just the beacon. You are the living battery. Your life force, your goodness, your prayers, have been slowly recharging this ancient key. And it is now almost at full power. The Spirit's plan is to wait for you to complete the charge tonight. Then, it will return, take the fully powered key from your finger, use it to unlock the wellspring of power, and then, flush with an unimaginable new energy, it will perform the exchange. It will trade places with you, leaving you, a drained and powerless husk, in the cold of the spirit world, while it enjoys a new life of infinite power in yours. We are no longer just trying to survive. We are now in a race to claim an inheritance. You must seize the power source for yourself before the ghost arrives to claim it. Because you have waited, because you have listened, you now know that you are not a victim in this story. You are the rightful heir. This is not about escaping a curse. This is about claiming a kingdom. The signs that the key is reaching full power, and that the Spirit is drawing near, will now become tangible. You will feel a sudden, intense warmth in the hand that wears the ring. It will feel like it is glowing. This will be immediately followed by a deep, bone-chilling cold. This is the sign of the power surging to its peak, and the Spirit beginning its final approach to collect it. Next, look around you. An object in your room that is made of the same metal as your ring, gold, silver, will suddenly seem to shimmer. It will catch the light in a strange and beautiful way. This is a sign that the key is activating, that it is resonating with its kindred materials, and that the lock, the wellspring of your power, is preparing to be opened. You are now at the threshold of your own inheritance. You must now claim it. You must attune the key to a new master, you. This is a declaration of divine inheritance, a hostile takeover of the enemy's plan. You must type with the unwavering authority of the new head of your lineage, the key now serves the new master. As you type this, the ancient vow tied to the ring will be shattered, and a new vow, a vow of loyalty to you, will be forged in the fires of heaven. The climax of this night is upon you. The key, the ring, is now attuned to your spirit. The ancient claim of the dead has been broken, and your new claim has been established. The ring is no longer a beacon for the ghost. It has become a shield for you. It is a signet of your new authority. When the spirit of the original owner manifests in these last hours before the dawn, drawn by the surge of power it believes is its own, it will find not a welcome mat, but a locked and sealed gate. It will reach for the ring, its key, its anchor. But it will be unable to touch it. The ring, now blazing with your life force and my divine protection, will be like a burning coal to the ghost. It will be repelled. It will be denied. The spirit, now denied its key, denied its power source, and denied its anchor in this world, will be left with nothing. Its final hope will be extinguished. Without the ring to hold it here, its grasp on the earthly plane will shatter. It will be like a deep-sea diver whose air hose has been cut. It will be violently pulled back into the silent depths from which it came, this time, forever. Its hold on your family, on your destiny, will be permanently broken. And the ring on your finger will no longer be a cold chain. It will begin to glow with a gentle warmth. It is no longer a key to the past. It is the key to your future. The wellspring of generational power it was designed to open will now be opened for you. You will not need to find a physical place. The power is spiritual. It will begin to flow into your life as a surge of wisdom, of creativity, of divine inspiration, and of unprecedented good fortune. The bad luck that has plagued you will be broken, and a new era of sovereign prosperity will begin. This is my promise. Ask Michael, a young artist from New Orleans, Louisiana. He wore his great-grandfather's heavy silver ring every day. He was a man plagued by a constant, low-grade anxiety and a creative block so severe he had not been able to paint for years. He found this message in the deep of the night. His hand trembled as he held the ring, but he made his declaration. He claimed his mastery over the key. He said he felt a surge of warmth, not of heat, but of peace, spread from the ring up his entire arm. That night, he had a vivid dream. He saw his great-grandfather, a man he had only seen in stern-faced photographs. In the dream, the old man looked at him, gave a single, respectful nod, and then turned and faded into light. Michael woke up the next morning, and the anxiety, the constant companion of his adult life, was gone. He walked to his canvas and, for the first time in years, he began to paint. He painted a masterpiece. It was the painting that sold for a record price, the one that launched his entire career. The legacy was his. Do you see? It is your turn to claim your inheritance. You know someone who is bound by the past. Someone who wears a piece of their history, a piece of jewelry, a memory, that feels more like a chain than a comfort. They feel drained, stuck, unlucky. You are their hope. You are their chance to rewrite their story. Send this message to them now. You are not just sending a video. You are sending them a key. Now, a final task. You must listen to this message one more time. The first time, you listened as a sacrifice. The second time, you will listen as a sovereign. But I have hidden a secret for you. The number of times I have said the word ring in this message is the exact number of generations that this spiritual pact has been active in your bloodline. You do not need to count consciously. Your spirit will hear the count. And as it does, it will break the chain of influence for each and every one of those generations, freeing not only you, but your entire lineage, past and future. The first listen was for your life. The second is for your legacy. The battle is won. The ghost is laid to rest. To close the gate to the grave forever, and to unlock the gate to your own divine inheritance, you must make your final, powerful decree. Let all the realms know that the throne has a new ruler. Type, the legacy is mine.